right, so here he is, one of the better offensive takedown guys we have in the UFC, DC, and if anyone is well-equipped to speak to this, it is you. The opponent knows what's coming. At least to this point in the UFC, no one's been able to stop him.
He just has to keep him away, because the moment this guy gets close enough to either grab a leg or make body contact, now you're in trouble. He has a knowledge and an understanding of position from a lifetime of just all grappling, judo, wrestling, sambo. He does it all, and he has just so many ways to get you to the floor. This guy once told me that if you can get your leg, he's going to finish. Because he's going to give you so many things to think about, you will not be able to process and keep up with him, and eventually you're on the mat. It's unbelievable to watch him apply that knowledge to the mixed martial arts.
And as the wrestlers say, this is not a guy you want anywhere near your bracket.
No, you don't want him in the bracket.
With that, both fighters have now raced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Assassin. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Suzuki.
Herbert Dean's in the building. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, so here we go from T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada, and wherever we are in the world, most fighters on this roster, to a man, to a woman, they want the chance at some point to make this walk here in Vegas.
Absolutely right in Las Vegas. Before it was the MGM Grand, it was the Mandalay Bay. Now it is the T-Mobile Arena, the most beautiful arena in the world and the home to the biggest UFC fights right now. From International Fight Week to championship fights all across the board, you come to T-Mobile.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
Massive shot from the top.
Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive option.
Darce, yep, he's trying to hit a Darce here. That Darce choke is tight.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Right into side control.
Oh, he's going triangle here.
Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight.
And he's out again. All right, crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however compromised, make their way back to the feet. Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes. Ooh, what a punch.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
Big punch from the clinch.
Well, he continues to stay busy, and he continues to land with volume punches.
I mean, volume, but he's not wasting anything. He's still accurate out there. Oh!
Oh, well-disguised hip toss there to get his opponent down. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
Look at him, he's setting up a choke now. Look at that, he's setting it up. That Darce choke is tight.
You gotta be kidding me, he's out.
Nice.
Well, sometimes our stat guys are stingy with these submission attempt numbers. There have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way.
Yeah, he's a great grappler. And he's really, really good defensively because he is so aware of all situations when he's on the ground. He has done an amazing job staying out of those submissions. Oh, he passes the half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt. Nice defense.
Oh, big shots from the top. All right, feet on the hips here. Round two straight ahead.
He's beating you on the ground right now. He's not hurting you too bad, but we can't allow that to happen. We got to get back up to our feet. The guard is awesome.
All right, so that's the end of the round. A lot of highlights from which to choose, but his success in that round certainly rooted in his offensive takedown game.
And that's what he does, right? He's a grinder. He's the type of guy that wants to get a hold of you, drag you to the floor. It doesn't bother him that much if you get back to your feet. He just wants to continue to make you work the entire time because he understands this type of grind most guys can't keep up with. That's some power there. Great shot blocked by that person.
Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this.
It's a master class, John. It's a master class in mixing up the target, mixing up the strikes, and ending your combination with the kick.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Oh, he separates from the clinch. Nice, low single takedown. He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique. Oh, man, that was slick.
Back to his feet. Out of range with that one. 3 minutes. Beautiful jab there. It's one thing to have length. Of course, it's another to use it effectively. Beautiful job with that jab. Takedown defense holds up. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket. Tries to mix in a takedown here.
Body shot after body shot. He keeps landing these strikes, really zaps the gas tank on his opponent. That was a nice transition. That was right off the strike into the takedown, and it looked effortless. It did not look...
Oh, he's setting up for a submission now.
Dude's trying to finish the fight.
Oh, that Von Flue choke is tight. Oh, and he's out.
Big ground and pound.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
North-south position now. Perhaps the crowd will get its collective mind out of the gutter.
Oh, he puts his knee on belly.
20 seconds to go, round two.
Getting them out here.
Well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
Take a deep breath and relax. This round, you really want you to use your striking. You're a better boxer than he is. Let's go out there and put hands on him. Set up your jab.
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Lands a strike there. Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount. They will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position.
Lands the grounded pound strike here.
Now he's going full mount.
And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground. Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down. Close guard here. He's very comfortable here working off his back, DC. All right, so you got to be careful playing on...
Oh, nice headlock. Oh, that sub is tight. Getting very close to finishing this Von Flue. He did a great job of beating the guard. Now he's side to side. He's got a shoulder. Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Oh, the ground and pound is there. Oh, he locks up the triangle now, DC. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
Oh, it looks like the end of the fight. It looks like this one is about done. This guy is a triangle expert. He got it. Changing the position.
All right, side control now. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten. Great ground and pound by this man.
Oh, not at all where he wants to be now as he gets flattened on his back.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistent. Arms are deep.
Ooh, strong grip on the arm.
Look at him with all that pressure starting to get tight. He's got it. He's got it.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds.
Take a deep breath and relax. You're not defending yourself. This guy can hurt you. You gotta be smart. This isn't the way you trained in the gym. Keep your hands up.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
All right, so there is the horn. That means the round is over. We nearly had a finish due to a submission, but I think you got to give credit to both the offense and the defense.
Yeah, you got to give credit to both guys, but nothing's more beautiful than an extended grappling exchange like we just witnessed. One guy almost submitted, one guy escaped. It's one of the most exciting things you can watch in all of mixed martial arts.
Oh, just out of range with that punch attempt. And there's the single. Side control now. All right, he's got him in the north-south position now, DC. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this.
Yes, they have to be mature about the fact that this is a real fighting position, and the guy on top has a lot of opportunities to finish. If he's going to attack this north-south choke, He's got to drive that shoulder deep into his neck, really start to sink his weight away, which will in turn cut the oxygen from his opponent, allowing him to get the finish. That was a slick transition.
Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground. An elbow! Big strikes continue to land. Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp. Oh, now he's attacking on triangle.
Oh, looks like he's got that arm pinned in the triangle now.
No, he's not gonna tap. It's tight, but not tight enough to finish him. Yep.
Oh, he got out. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loves, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow.
Right.
You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the back.
All right, so he just decides to get up here and let the opponent up. Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over.
Oh, the judo chops on full display. Beautiful hip toss to take him down.
Ronda Rousey did this for a long time, loading people up with those high amplitude throws. He's hurt bad.
Big right hand. Huge left hand. Outstanding round. Do you believe it? Another 5 minutes coming up.
You need to get a knockout to win this fight. Your boxing's better than this guy. Your conditioning is better than this guy.
All right, well, the crowd enjoyed those 5 minutes. DC, take us through some of the highlights from that previous round.
Face punching at its best. He loaded it up, he threw it straight, he threw it long, and over, that punch found the target. It allowed him to really dictate the pace of that round.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round. That's good defense to block that punch. Oh, that head kick was nasty. Clinch now.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to drive and move his opponent to find openings to land that free hand. Trying to recover full guard there. Nice sub attempt.
Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
Triangle choke getting very close to the finish. Now all he's got to do is get pressure on the head, down towards his hip, if he wants to get the finish.
Nicely done. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Another ground and pound strike lands. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhooks. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you.
Oh, he's setting up another submission now.
What a tight arm bar.
Oh, that's got to be it.
He's out. What submission defense on display.
Nice work.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape.
Oh, right into mouth. Beautiful transition.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here.
this is where he wants to be.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard. Great job not only reversing the position, but getting to your dominant position.
And there is the final horn. What a 25-minute affair tonight. We're going to the scorecards. All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 48-47, 49-46, and 49-46. For the winner by unanimous decision, Assassin!
All right, so there he is, the celebration is on. He tried to leave the judges out of it tonight, was unable to do that, but a pretty dominant effort nonetheless. He's your winner by unanimous decision.
And you gotta feel good about that. You gotta feel good about dominating every aspect of a fight and getting a victory. You should be very proud of his performance tonight.